Lads and ladies, welcome back. Here we have Kyle is Famous. And I think it's by someone I've played a game from before. But I don't remember. That's okay. John Szymanski. I might be pronouncing that right. Maybe. Let's go. Let's start. Wait, whoa, hang on. Did that say ending? I don't think I can go back. But I mean, I'm sure I can, but... Alright. Oh, it's text-based. Kyle wakes up. He is famous. Congrats, Kyle. Kyle is host of the most popular talk show in recent memory, Stay Up Late with Kyle. In recent memory. Stay Up Late with Kyle has grown in popularity quickly in the last year, and the public has noticed. Inside has called Kyle a most excellent dumpy white man. What a fantastic description of Kyle. Top Tech noted that Kyle is inspiring youth to explore STEM fields. Most other talk shows are I shouldn't do games where I have to read things. Most other talk shows are dedicated to discussing Kyle and his personal details. How nice. I'm sure Kyle loves that. Most online clips are best of clips taken from Kyle's latest broadcast. Kyle is very famous then. The eye of the world is upon Kyle. Tonight is Kyle's most important guest interview yet. Just gonna keep my mouse over here. Stay Up Late with Kyle will be featuring Rachel May. She is a kind and lovely philanthropist. She is dear to the hearts of many. This interview requires preparation. Kyle cracked his eyes open, knowing today is his last chance to prepare for the interview. Procrastinator, are you, Kyle? I feel that. Kyle has 30 hours left. That's a lot longer than I would expect. He must choose his actions wisely. Start preparing. Ooh, I get to pick things now. Kyle's first decision of the morning was made wisely. Either wither away or exit the bed. I think the wise decision would be to actually get up, but wither away is what I would do. Well, let's be wise for this one. Kyle exited his bed and took a quick glance around the room. Scavenge? For what? Pretty sure Kyle's human. Might be a crow. Open the closet, sit at desk, or exit bedroom to hallway. Let's sit at our desk. What do we do at our desk? Kyle made his way over to his desk and sat down. Write notes for interview. Check in desk drawer, back to room. What's in our drawer? Kyle opened up the side drawer on his desk and grabbed one of the items stored there. Stored change, small key. Kyle grabbed the small key he kept inside his desk. So he did. Okay. Write notes for interview. Kyle wrote down his first question. Are you a mother? Am I a mother? Is your mother a mother? I don't know which one to pick. He's been doing this for 6 hours. Kyle, get it together, my guy. Does that go down? Like every time I click something? Let's see. Yes. He took him 1 hour to write a question. Kyle, man, you've got more problems than I do. Alright. Beef, mashed or blended? I'm just going to pretend like I never read that. Ever eaten a raw egg whole? Yeah. His third question. Funniest story. I purposely ran over a puppy. Kyle, I want to hear a funniest story. Do you feel Are you guilty? Yeah. Kyle ripped his page of notes out of the notebook and got up from the desk. He's only got 4 questions. It took him several hours to write those. The last one is, are you guilty? Kyle is secretly an attorney. Let's see what else Kyle has in mind. We've got a key and paper now. Okay. Kyle made his way back. Go to the room. Let's open our closet. It was dark, and he could only really see his hanging shirt. So let's pick an outfit. Why doesn't Kyle turn on the light? Why is Kyle famous? He seems like he needs some help. Jeans and swimming goggles. Skunk pasties. Slick suit. A suit of armor. I would love to show up to an interview and the interviewer wearing a suit of armor. Shoot, I'd wear a suit of armor. I'd love that. Kyle was unsure of what exactly caused him to decide to wear his armor, but it felt like the right thing to do. I like that he just has that. And I guess he's famous. He probably has lots of money. He can have whatever he wants. After much squeezing and sweating, Kyle managed to wrap the metal suit around his dumpy self. Oh boy. Alright, back to room. What am I scavenging for? Kyle quickly crouched down on the floor, realizing his immediate need for bugs. Kyle started to pick between the fuzz of his bedroom carpet, hoping to catch a stray beetle or two. Kyle might also be a chimp or something. Soon he had a small handful of various insects, dead and alive. Let's save them for later. You know, you never know when you need your insects. Kyle stashed the wriggling mass for later use. What is this? Kyle returned to the center of the bedroom. Alright, cool. Let's see. We gotta scavenge for gossip now. Kyle firmly pressed his ear into the carpet, hoping to hear some stray words from the neighbors below. I heard Rachel May is going on a trip out of the country soon. Oh, girlfriend, tell me more! Well, what I will tell you is that every night I don a mask that looks like a bug and fight misdoers. Bugman! I knew it! There was a stunned silence. Then a door opened and someone exited the neighbor's apartment. That's probably enough for now. Let's leave. Let's leave my apartment. I have 0 hours left until the interview. I forgot that it goes down every time I click. Oh no. Okay. Kyle walked out into the middle of the long room of the road and took a long, pondering look around him. Let's visit the downstairs neighbor. Kyle hurried to the set. Sitting across from his host chair was a glamorous woman with an air of genuity. As Kyle approached... Gosh dang it. As Kyle approached her, Rachel looked up and smiled. Good evening, Kyle, she said, looking him in the eyes. I've been looking forward to being here. Kyle responded. I can either scream and spin in circles or answer politely. I'm going to do this one. Kyle started to stretch out his arms wide, tilted his neck upwards, and was interrupted by his producer telling him that, and Rachel, that it was time to start the show. Dang it! Alright, the moment after seating, the studio lightens. Studio lights brightened. Ah! The studio lights brightened and the cameras clicked on. Let's start the broadcast. Good evening, everyone, said Kyle, looking at the camera. Welcome back to Stay Up Late with Kyle. Tonight I have the pleasure of introducing the lovely Rachel May, who needs no more introduction. Kyle motioned to Rachel, who smiled and waved at the camera. Hello, Kyle, she said. I'm glad to be here. Do I get to scream and spin in circles? In response, Kyle collapsed on the floor. From a combustion of stressful preparation and not eating anything, Kyle has passed out. I should have eaten those bugs! Nobody in the studio quite knew what to do with him. They began to poke Kyle in the back to see if he moved. After a while, they ended the broadcast, shut off the lights, and went home. Sounds good. Kyle was left face first on the floor. Wow. Kyle prepared by starving himself. There's 28 endings? I'm probably not going to find all of them, but I would like to see what other things get me. Okay. What if I wither away in bed? Kyle decided to stay put and wither away. Kyle successfully withered away and died. Oh, I didn't know he just withered. I thought it meant like he just slept. Shucks. Kyle is now a ghost. This does not relieve him of his responsibilities. Alright, I'll get out of bed anyway. However, being a ghost, do I still have to eat? Okay. Oh, sit at my desk. Check desk drawer. I might need that key. Oh, let's get a sorted change. Kyle scooped up the change and scattered it around the desk drawer. Write notes for interview. Is your mother a mother? What are some diet tips? I purposely ran over a puppy. Do you feel guilty? I ran over a puppy. Do you feel guilty? Alright, back to desk. Back to my room. Oh no, I need that, okay, let's, exit. Check locked door. Move to kitchen. Let's eat something. Open fridge. Eat the fridge. Kyle pointed his neck directly upwards and hoisted the fridge on top of his face. Somehow, miraculously, he opened his mouth around the device he started to swallow. Oh, does there need to be sound effects? In one slow, horrible movement, the fridge slid down Kyle's throat. After many gurgles, pops, and snaps, Kyle felt relatively sure the fridge would not come back out. This is incredible. Okay. Return to hallway. Leave apartment. Let's visit the tech store. Steel Techno Jim. Kyle walked into the clean white tech store. He was greeted by Techno Jim, an elaborate cutout mascot with flashing lights. Ask attendant for... I wonder what the colors mean. Ask attendant for free samples. Let's buy the batteries of change. I wonder if... Kyle counted out $1.98 in pennies and nickels and traded them for a small packet of batteries. Kyle, okay, Steel Techno Jim. Quickly, before the attendant could acknowledge him. Aren't I a ghost? Can he even see me? Kyle grabbed Techno Jim by the shoulders. Finding that Techno Jim's cardboard feet were bolted to the ground, Kyle started to pull upwards forcefully. After several tugs, Techno Jim broke free, leaving one foot and one leg behind. Ah, Techno Jim! Kyle glanced at the... What does this mean? Kyle glanced at the attendant who was staring bewildered and ran outside. Okay, let's go visit my neighbor. Okay, Kyle hurried to the set. Oh, I'm out of time. As per normal, he ceased to be a ghost before he arrived. Sitting across from his host. Okay, we got Rachel May. I wonder if this is supposed to be like a play on Rachel Ray or something. I don't know much about Rachel Ray. Wasn't she like a cook or something? Rachel's smile quickly turned to shock as she realized Kyle had not put on clothes that day. Dang it! Kyle waved and smiled broadly. Rachel uncomfortably averted her eyes. I forgot clothes! Kyle started making his rounds around the room, greeting each member, none of whom looked at him directly. Is Kyle still famous? As it became apparent that Kyle had no intention of leaving, Rachel made some excuses and exited the set. Bye, Rachel. One by one, the crew followed suit. Kyle was left all alone. Kyle prepared by being a nudist. Yay, Kyle! Okay, let's reset. Let's try again. We'll exit the bed. We'll open the closet. We'll choose an outfit. We'll wear a slick suit. Let's see if I can do this right this time. All right, Kyle miraculously crammed his dumpy body into the suit. This is really going after his body shape there, isn't he? The chest pockets were filled with random knickknacks. Okay, back to room. Exit bedroom to hallway. Check locked door. Kyle walked into the small hallway that connects the room to his apartment together. Rooms of his apartment. Let's move to the kitchen. Well, to not eat the fridge this time. Kyle wanted to access the pantry, but found it was locked with a small keyhole. Fine. Open fridge. Eat crust on fridge wall. Ew. Kyle opened the fridge, intending to find something to eat. We'll prepare breakfast. We won't eat the fridge this time. Kyle constructed a breakfast of poached eggs and toast, along with a small fruit cup and grilled sausage. We'll eat. Kyle ate his breakfast. This is not better than last time. Kyle ate his breakfast slowly and thoughtfully, enjoying every bite. He felt refreshed. Okay. Let's return to the hallway. Let's check locked door. Kyle walked over to the strange door in the hallway, but found quickly that the door was locked from the inside. Oh, okay. Force the door with forehead and eye in about that. We're going to leave the apartment. Let's visit tech store and ask the attendant for free samples. Kyle asked the store attendant whether or not they offered any free samples to important customers. The attendant gave Kyle a confused and slightly vacant look. Kyle began to beg for a free sample. Oh boy, wanting Kyle to leave, the attendant grabbed a decrepit phone meant for spare parts and held it out. Thank you, I will take that. Kyle took the phone placently from the outstretched hand and said quietly, "Thanks for your service." Maybe I should just go. Kyle now has this phone to use forevermore. Nice. Let's go. Let's visit my downstairs neighbor. Kyle approached his downstairs neighbor's door and knocked. A middle-aged woman named Gabby answered the door. She looked at Kyle expectantly. Greet and start conversation. "Good morning, neighbor," said Kyle cheerfully. Gabby looked at Kyle expectantly. Ask Gabby about Rachel. "Gabby," Kyle said, "what are your true thoughts about Rachel May?" "Oh, Rachel," Gabby said, "she is a wonderful woman. Her generous acts have inspired more good work than bad." Thank you, Gabby. Gabby trailed off, not meeting Kyle's eyes. After several uncomfortable minutes of silence, Kyle turned around and left. That was weird. Okay. Alright, Kyle hurried to the set. Sitting across from his host's chair was a glamorous woman with an air of genuity. Alright, we got Rachel. I'm clothed this time. "Good evening, Kyle," she said, looking him in the eyes. "I've been looking forward to being here." Kyle responded. I'll answer politely this time. And I as well, Rachel, answered Kyle, extending his hand in greeting. You are a most welcome guest. After another mild exchange of pleasantries, Kyle and Rachel were prompted to take their places for the broadcast. A moment after seating, the studio lights brightened and the cameras clicked on. Good evening, everyone, said Kyle, staring at the camera. Welcome back to Stay Up Late with Kyle. Tonight I have the pleasure of interviewing the lovely Rachel May, who needs no more introduction. Kyle motioned to Rachel, who smiled and waved at the camera. Hello, Kyle, she said. I'm glad to be here. Well, I'm sure we'll have a lot to discuss, so we might as well dive right in, said Kyle. I'm very ready, said Rachel with a winning smile. In a shock, Kyle had realized he had never bothered to prepare any notes for the interview! Dang it! I was so focused on not passing out or being nude. Knowing he had millions of eyes upon him, Kyle came up with a solution very quickly. I'm gonna play dead. Kyle slumped in his seat and played dead. Kyle, what are you up to? Asked Rachel, still smiling. Kyle did not respond and hoped nobody would ask questions. Kyle, why are you pretending to be dead? Asked Rachel. I can see you breathing. Kyle held his breath. The producer whispered to Rachel over her earpiece. Give him a couple slaps across his face and see if he wakes up. Rachel got up from her chair and walked to Kyle and slapped him firmly across the face. Ha! Rachel slapped Kyle continuously, trying to get him to stop play acting. Other members of the crew stepped into frame and started slapping Kyle as well. And soon Kyle was lost in the amassment of people around him, all slapping his face with both hands. Ha 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 ha! Poor Kyle. The slapping went on for many hours. Kyle did not wake up. Eventually, Kyle did not need to pretend to be unconscious. This is incredible. Kyle prepared by dying. Okay. Probably do one more. This is fun. This is ridiculous. Wait, okay. Oh, I see. What's the blue one here? Is that just like a free space? I think it might just be a free space. Kyle wakes up. He is famous. I'm going to skip this one because we already know. Kyle's first decision of the morning. I can browse social media now. Oh, a phone. I was thinking like one of those old cord phones. I didn't think... What year is it? Kyle started to scroll through news articles on his phone. We got Stay Up Late with Kyle ranked #1 and #2 show on television. I should get out of bed. Okay, let's sit at my desk. Write notes. Are you a mother? Whatever, eating a raw egg whole. That one's funny. I'm kind of avoiding the beef one. Do you ever smile? And are you guilty? Okay. Let's grab my small key. Every little thing. Okay, we'll move to the kitchen. Check pantry. Unlock. Look in pantry. Oh, this is not going well. Ignore the pantry. Chug a bottle of lard. Instead of an assortment of canned goods and grains, Kyle's pantry had stored his massive amount of bottled lard. Oh, no. Okay, we'll ignore the pantry. Fridge. Prepare breakfast. Eat. Oh, no. I forgot. I forgot to get dressed. Okay, wait. I'll return to bedroom. Open closet. Choose an outfit. Slick suit. Back to room. Okay, alright. Exit bedroom. Let's see how this goes. Kyle hurried to the set. Sitting across from his host chair was a glamorous woman with an air of ingenuity. Here we go. Approach Rachel. Good evening, Kyle. Kyle responded. He screams and spins in circles. Was interrupted by the producer. Start the interview. A moment after seating, the studio lights brightened and the cameras clicked on. Good evening, everyone, said Kyle, looking at the camera. Welcome back to Stay Up Late with Kyle. Tonight I have the pleasure of interviewing the lovely Rachel May, who needs no more introduction. Kyle motioned to Rachel, who smiled and waved at the camera. Hello, Kyle, she said. I'm glad to be here. Well, I'm sure we'll have a lot to discuss. We might as well dive right in, said Kyle. I'm very ready, said Rachel with a winning smile. Kyle to produce the notes he had taken from earlier. Do you ever smile? Do you ever smile? Like, seriously. Kyle spat his question out viciously. Rachel stopped smiling. Oh. If you're going to be on the show, you need to smile, okay? It's one of those guys. Said Kyle, not smiling. You're here to get views, and you'll get more views if you smile. Here, I'll show you how. Kyle turned to the camera and gave the audience a huge, teeth-clenched, bug-eyed grimace. Rachel nodded and obviously wanted to move on. All right. Are you a mother? Rachel, I and many others would love to know. Are you a mother? Kyle looked up from his notes. Well, being a single woman with a career, she answered, that's not something that has crossed my mind. Kyle smiled genuinely at Rachel. Does she ever smile? Very reasonable indeed, said Kyle. He referenced his paper of questions. That's like the most normal thing on here. Ever eaten a raw egg whole? Hey, Rachel, ever eaten a raw egg whole? Asked Kyle. Like shell and all? Asked Rachel. Kyle continued. I have, like, a lot. It's really bad, though, so sometimes I spit it back up. There was silence. But actually, it gets easier the more you do it, continued Kyle without losing momentum. So, don't start, I say. Rachel chose not to answer and looked in another direction. Kyle asked another question. Are you guilty? Rachel, are you guilty? Kyle threw his questions on the floor, stood up and pointed at her. What is this, Ace Attorney? Rachel's eyes twitched slightly. Guilty of what, dear Kyle? She smiled disingenuously. Guilty, spat Kyle, of your crimes! Rachel did not answer. Her eyelids both started twitching uncontrollably. I'm going to call the police. Kyle pulled out his phone and dialed the police. Hello, police, said Kyle. I believe I have found a criminal! Rachel began to run towards the exit. On her way, she swatted Kyle's phone out of his hand. Tripper. Kyle stuck out his leg. Rachel stumbled and crashed to the floor. But in a moment, she was on her feet. She drew a blunt weapon, seemingly out of thin air, and started to swing at Kyle. Before Kyle had a chance to react, a figure burst through the roof and blocked Rachel's attack. It was a middle-aged woman in a bug-shaped mask. She was brandishing a bug-shaped stick. Yes, Bug Lady. The woman began to fight with Rachel, flicked her weapon back and forth with surprising speed. Hey, that's my neighbor downstairs. I know her. Rachel tried to fight back, but it was obvious she was no match for the interceptor. With one quick move, the bug vigilante drew her foot high above her head and drove it straight into Rachel's hand. Crushed like a bug. Or, the bug crushes you, or something like that. The weapon clattered to the floor. Rachel attempted to run again, but was met with a stick to her legs. She fell at the feet of a police officer, just arriving from Kyle's call. Rachel was charged with 7 cases of grand larceny. Rachel. After her first month in jail, Rachel started a reality TV show filmed in her cell about prison cooking. The show gained immense popularity, and somehow the public began to love Rachel all the more. Kyle made guest appearances on Rachel's show many times. The identity of the bug vigilante was never known. She remained a mysterious but important part of the local law enforcement. Rachel started a new show. Oh, we don't have Kyle prepared by. Oh, okay, that's interesting. What a good way to end this one. This is really funny. Alright, well, thank you everyone so much for joining me on this adventure. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in the next one.